This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. On today's show, it's Freebie Fridays, and we are going to be talking about something to save yourselves a lot of time searching on files. Anyway, hi. This is me. Very messy too. Excuse me, this is late in the evening. And this is Freebie Fridays. It's Friday and we want to talk about free software and tools that you can use to make you more productive, save you time, and save you money in your business. So welcome. So just quickly, as I usually do, I'll just say who I am. I'm Jane Gardner, and I work with my husband in our home-based business engineering company for the last 20 years, and about 3 years ago I came onto the internet to see if I could help other people become entrepreneurs and save them time and money in their business. So welcome. This is called Freebie Fridays for a reason. It's not just to give you all the free software, it's to talk about how when you're a solopreneur and you're starting out in business, you have to be able to remember about bootstrapping. Don't spend all your money to start up. You need to start a business without external help or capital. That's called bootstrapping. And if you can save yourself some money by not buying all new furniture or not buying all new software until you really need it, and using some free software until it becomes your demands for the software makes it so that you have to pay money, well, that's great, because that's bootstrapping, and that's why we call it Freebie Fridays, because we want to look at free software and tools that you can use in your business so that you can save yourself some money. And today's show, we're going to talk about something that will help you in your business. A lot of times in your office, when you're working with files, I should give you the name of it so you can look it up later. It's the file-extension extension.org. I believe it's a source for file extensions information. And boy, are there a lot of new file extensions. When I started out, we were using DOS. Can you believe it? And no web browsers. So that was fun and tedious and very slow. But anyway, as we go along, there's always new file extensions. Excuse me, I should say hello. And a little story today. The reason I'm looking at fileextension.org today is because I was actually using it today, because I couldn't believe it. I was on Instagram, and Instagram creates these files called .ig, and I thought, well, okay, but what can I do with these files, these images that they create? I guess I should have shown you some of my images. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. Well, no, I can't because it's on the same thing. Because I make some really good images and I want to save them and share them onto my other social media, or I want to keep them and maybe make a nice collage for my website or something in profile. But it's called an IG format, and I'm thinking, well, what the heck is that? So for me, the other free tool, of course, is Google search, which you probably already know about, and it found me fileextensions.org. And it turns out that IG is a file extension that is exclusive to Instagram. I don't know why. I mean, why did they do that? It's an image. Why couldn't they just do JPEGs or PNGs or PD? Anyway. So, okay, so unfortunately, with these these organizations, they have to make a little bit of money, so they like you to maybe donate, but they also have a lot of ads. Ads. I'm not showing it to you. Ads on their site, so it's kind of hard to see what the information is. So I'll try and show you how you look at it. So let's see here where we are. Okay, here we go. So this is, when you get to the site, I searched for IG and I said, question mark? What is this file extension? And fileextension.org showed up and actually was very helpful. So this is the answer for IG. If you look at the header here, it's www.file-extensions.org backslash IG file extension Instagram. So this is a page about the Instagram JPEG picture image file. Well, it's not JPEG. I don't know why they say it's JPEG. But anyway. So, okay, so up here at the top, just so you know, you can find a converter, and we'll have a look at that last, I think. And there's a forum to talk, because I guess it's an organization, and apps and articles and frequently asked questions. But what we want to look at is down here, past the advertising, is information about what the IG file extension is. So it's the Instagram JPEG picture image file. So how do you open it? That's a good question. So it's associated with the Instagram, a digital photo camera tool for iOS and Android, as you probably know, for sharing photos. And it stores it in the JPEG format. But the IG file suffix is used by programmers to identify pictures that will be uploaded to Instagram through third-party apps. Well, what can you say about that? I mean, how you know, I mean, why? You know, why can't you just make it a JPEG so we can share it everywhere? Anyway, that's my little rant. So, to view the content of an IG file, first you have to rename the IG to JPEG, and then view it in a JPEG compatible picture viewer. Why? So anyway, so obviously the default software is Instagram. So anyway, they do have some useful stuff here. They do show you what software you can use to view the IG file viewer. And so in Windows, it's called XNView, and I mentioned IRFAN view. So like I said, IRM view last time, I said it was awesome, and look at that. It actually shows up the Instagram IG format, which is pretty new. And then Apple has an app that can open it up and view it. And, well, of course, Instagram, you can view it. Well, yeah. Oh, okay. And then you also have a recommendations for file converters. So I can convert the IG file into a JPEG by using my IRFAN view that I mentioned that's for free. I don't think you only can create them by Instagram, so that's interesting. They don't want to be compatible with anybody else. But this was very useful because I was stuck. I had no idea what an IG file was. So let me just get back onto me, and I'll maybe see if I can open up an Instagram and just show you how you can easily convert it. Well, in IRFAN view. Oh, look at that. It's opening up in the right place. Okay, so I'll just open it up and find my I downloaded some of my Instagram photos, which were really quite awesome. If you need something to work and make really nice text on pictures, try Typorama. It is really awesome. So let's see, we need to get to, pictures, my pictures. And so it's called an IG format, and sometimes they don't show up if you're looking for JPEGs. And let's see, does it have it even in here listed? Uh-oh, no, it don't. How am I going to do that? I did it before. Okay. Okay, let's keep talking, Jane. Interesting. No, how do I find it if I can't see it? Or maybe I didn't download up them in from Dropbox. So what you can do, here, I'll give you a to-do list, is of course you create your Instagram photos, post them to Instagram, but you can also then save them to Dropbox. There's an app within usually within the Instagram saver, which, I guess I better go to Dropbox, and download one. And then from you can store them there, but then you can drop them down back to your desktop and use your IRFAN view to convert them into a JPEG, and then you can use them everywhere else. You'd think they would have made it compatible for a JPEG, because everybody uses JPEGs, but anyway, I guess there was some reason. Okay, let's see if I can download one and make it show up. See, so they called it an IG file, but they're calling it an IGO file in my Dropbox, so not sure why that is. So let's just see if we can find it and put it somewhere. Sorry, I should have prepared this, but I just wanted to show you my awesome post, probably. Okay, we've got one here, so let's see if we can upload it. Let's get that back open. No. There we go. Let's get that open with the IRFAN view, which is one of the few ones that can open up an IGO. So let's do that. Okay, where are we here? We're doing it. Excuse those who are listening on the audio. I will try and keep talking and making sense. No, we don't want JPEGs. Oh, here we go. All files. Always good to put all files, by the way. Hint, hint. Because some of these don't show up when you don't have it as all files. There we go. There's my reality.igo. Oh, that's okay. Oh, it's kind of large. I'll have to get it over here, smaller. Okay. I'm going to have to get this smaller. And put it in the area of the screen where you can see it. There we go. Okay, awesome. Okay, let's turn on my screen. There we go. Nope, wrong one. But there you go. That's the name of it, fileextension.org. It'll tell you what to do with a mysterious file, any file, whether it's audio, video, or just a file on your computer. It'll tell you what kind of file it is, and I'll see if I can test that for you. So anyway, you open it up into IRFAN view, and all you have to do, voila, is save as. And messy, and you got all this fancy stuff over here, but all I do is just save it as a JPEG, and boom, now I can use it over in any of my Facebook and stuff. I mean, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so anyway, so let's have a look again at file extension and see if I can just show you how you can do a search here. Browse by type. No, I don't want to type a search. Enter any file extension without the dot. So for example, PDF would be PDF, not .pdf. So let's try DLL. Now there's a fancy one because it's part of software and stuff. So let's see if it shows up. It should. It's pretty standard for them anyway, who are in programming. Okay. So let's see, search results. DLL is called Dynamic Link Library, for example. And then there's also other ones. There's CorelDRAW, Google Chrome theme file, etc. has the DLL, etc., etc. So it gives you an idea on the various ones that have DLL. And I don't think it would be anything about converting and stuff because basically it's part of a software. So this file-extension.org must be one that wants you to do it as a charitable deduction. So that's why it's an org. So it's one of these organizations who volunteer to do all this. And let's see, what else can we do? Well, exe, that's an easy one. I know what that is, as we all do. It's an executable file. But look at all the different choices you could have. So if you had any of these files in your computer and you're wondering what are they, this gives you an idea of what they might be, that the apps are related to it as well. So that's pretty good. I think this is one of these tools that everybody has to have if they're in business, because especially in the office, you'll always be getting different files from other people. And yeah, so that's file-extension.org. And so that's one of my files for today. That was one file that I basically was using today because I had no idea what an IGO file was, which turned out to be an IG file for Instagram. And then I had no idea how to convert it because I'd never even heard of it before, and I use Photoshop. So this file-extensions.org helped me out by telling me what it was. So that's awesome. Saved me time of having to go search and figure out what it is. And I mean, I had no idea how to convert it. Well, I already said that. Let's just say I'm really happy because now I can convert all my Instagram photos that I do into JPEGs and use them in Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else. So that's awesome. So I just wanted to talk to you about my offer that I have. Well, I have the Freebie Friday Training Club, and it's a place where I do trainings on how to use the free software quickly. Not just the trainings that I'm doing now, like IR, Fan View, and certainly this is not a software, this is a organization. But I've talked about that, and the VLC Media Player was one of the ones that I thought were maybe a bit obscure. Maybe some people didn't know. But I also have trainings on video players and converters and image converters. You want to resize your images for your website, save yourself some time. You can do it in batches. There's also free software you can use for computer backup, computer storage. There's productivity tools. There's phone apps, as you all know. And as I mentioned before, there's audio. I have a free series of trainings on Audacity, which is a free software for creating your audio, and it's quite quick and easy to use. And then I plan to have this going for the full year, just putting software into the training club as we go along. And I have an offer for those who are early adopters and who would like to progress and give me feedback and tell me what trainings they would like to have available in the Freebie Friday in order to help them in their business. And that you can go to jgtips.com /FFO to check out the offer there and see whether it's interesting to you. I'll be doing these Freebie Fridays, hopefully for a whole year. You can never run out of free software on the internet. It seems to be one of the things that is always being created, always being used. And a lot of this free software can be used to help you save time, money, and make you more productive in your business. So that's why I'm doing this on Fridays. So to give you some idea on some of the free stuff that you can get out there to help you in your business. And then, of course, if you don't know, I have Mindset Mondays where I talk about mindset. Get it out, your message out Tuesday where I talk about social media branding and your website brand. Wednesday is talking about customers, called World Domination Wednesday. And Thursday is Jack of all and Jill of all trades Thursday. It's all about some of the skills and knowledge that you need, like learning a little bit of HTML or learning some WordPress or learning something about your income and balance statements so that you know a little bit about a lot of things that you can do to use in your business and also implement in your business. Because I think one of the things knowledge does is it helps to free you, to make you move faster in your business, grow in your business, and not get stuck. So I hope that you will come back next week. Don't know what I'll be looking at. It might be something I'm looking into on that Friday, like I did today. On Thursday, I was looking at a fileextension.org. So thank you very much for listening. I'll see you next week.